Hello everyone, CrystalFissure here. Welcome to another part of my Dragonfly Egg hunt. Saying egg hunt sounds like I'm saying a very inappropriate word. It does sound pretty filthy frank. Egg hunt, like the name Mike Hunt. So, yeah, excuse moi. So, we're back here playing Spyro X Sparx Tondemo Tours. We're looking for the Dragonfly Eggs in the levels. I'm just trying to think. I think I need to collect a bunch of shit before I can get the final ones. So, because I remember, like, it doesn't. I think it requires one of the levels requires like 30 orbs, so I could be here for a while. But yeah, so I'm going to get this one, Winter Tundra, and then one other level, maybe Mystic Marsh or something like that. Yeah, I'm not too sure as of yet, but this level here, so far, no signs of it. Look, they're actually using fog in this. See that they're using fog. I never noticed that, never realised that. Fog is something that they very, very rarely use in the Spyro series, and it's not done because of like draw distance issues. It's done because they don't actually have to, because of their low quality, high quality textures that they cycle through. And funnily enough, playing it on like a really like its original resolution, no customizations, right? This is like what the game would look like on TV, basically, kind of, you know, sort of blurry type, sort of, you know, very pixely or whatever, no, you know, smoothing or whatever. The difference, the fluctuation between the textures is very non-apparent. Like, I can barely see anything, like, you know, getting worse as it goes away. Like, see, look here, right? It's barely noticeable at all. So that's good news. Anyway, the Dragonfly Egg is right there. Excellent. Okay. Here it is. Beautiful. Now I've got to beat Gulp. How cool would it be if the Dragonfly Egg was hidden in that area where, you know, you do the double jump to get to it. Anyway, I'll see you in Winter Tundra. Goodbye. Welcome to Winter Tundra. Now, the music you're hearing in the background is by an artist called Rukunetsu. Yeah, I'm struggling to pronounce that one, but he is a fantastic artist. He creates music that I actually like to, you know, produce, like in that style with those deep chords, stuff like that. He's made a remix of Winter Tundra, as you can hear, and oh my golly gosh, it sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Absolutely fantastic. What just a brilliant track. Go download it. I'll put the download link is in the description. Fantastic producer, always producing beats, always putting smiles on faces, you know. Speaking of smiles on faces though, this coupled with Winter Tundra, of course, what a great level. I absolutely adore Winter Tundra. I think we all do, deep down. Somewhere deep down in our hearts, I still love you. Remember that guy that, you know, remember that guy that's, you know, yeah. Anyway, okay, so it's in the castle, or maybe it's in the water. And so far there haven't been any ones in the water. So I guess we're gonna have to pay for good old, oh shit, nearly jumped in there. Good old head bash. Okay, so now we can head bash. I tried to do the cheat, you know, where you press circle, you know, it's like circle, 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 square, or square, 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 circle. But when you press circle or like triangle or anything like that, and when you pause it, it actually doesn't, like, it just exits the menu. So cheats have also been disabled in this game, clearly. What a shame. Alright, maybe it, actually, you know what I reckon it probably is? Probably on one of these things here. But for now, we'll collect all these gems that we no longer need. Let's see, maybe over here? No? What about down there? Maybe not. I don't think so. Alright, so if it's not... Alright, I'll go down here just in case. It doesn't seem to be. Wait, is it maybe... No, I was thinking maybe you have to... Maybe it's like a, you know, like a dead drop type thing that you drop, you know? Yeah, I don't know, this is a good one. This is a good spot, but I guess, you know, conveniently we're able to get all these. Okay, so it's not there. You reckon it could have just be behind a portal or something like that? Maybe maybe it's just behind a portal. Alright, okay, it's definitely not up here. Okay, I reckon... Yeah, I reckon I know where it might be, but yeah, they've hidden this one fairly well. Wait, if the camera wasn't so shit, it wouldn't be as good, but... okay, so we already went through there. Let me just get this... yeah, thank you. 3 out of 3. 17, so we clearly don't have nearly enough. Oh god. The panic is starting to set in. How am I going to get the remaining ones? Okay. It's not here either. Well, that's bizarre. Why would they... Okay. There's not many more spots I could... Oh, you know what? Nah. Probably is behind here, isn't it? It's not behind there either. Holy crap. Everyone start to panic. Start to panic because I don't know where... I have got no idea where this could be now. Oh, it's right there. Oh, typical. Okay. Awesome. Okay, I'm just glad that it wasn't a Fracture Hills. I mean, well, maybe I did find the Fracture Hills one, but yeah, so far as of this recording, I haven't found the Fracture Hills one yet. Anyway, let's go into we'll go to Mystic Marsh, I reckon. Actually, Mystic Marsh. That's gonna be an interesting one, I reckon. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna be really interesting. Welcome to Mystic Marsh. We're back to normal music, even though I'd love to use that guy's music for everything. But yeah, that's alright. But actually, it probably would suit. Like I've used Soichi Terada music in my texture hack videos before, so that sort of music, that sort of Japanese flavored chords, however you want to describe them, they work well with anything, in my opinion. You can have a death scene to that music. Anyway, oh, is that what I think I saw something floating up there? No, but I don't think it sparkles like that. Glitter glitz, sparkle blitz, bliss. Sorry, yeah, I got the reference wrong. It's an Alexa Bliss reference. Oh shit. WWE wrestler or NXT, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, this challenge, this whole game, is so much easier with the double jump, and it would be, but like this Dragonfly Egg hunt especially would be just really, really easy with the Dragonfly, with the double jump. Oh, excuse me. Should not be sort of half yawning at this time of day. Okay. About up there, no. This level was very, 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 very big and confusing and sort of, monstrous. And I haven't actually done this level properly again in years. Ever since I discovered the double jump, everything changed when the double jump nation attacked. Okay, that was probably very tacked on Avatar reference, but yeah. Anyway, I keep seeing all these, like sort of glimmering sort of, things, and they are probably just gems, and pretty much for the most part they are. These enemies are quite quick to attack you though too, so be on the lookout. No, none here. None. Where could they be? Believe it or not, George isn't at home. Please leave a message at the beep. I must be out, or I'd pick up the phone. Where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not home. Well, believe it or not, I can't find the Dragonfly Egg. Yeah, I don't know why I'm in such a compulsive need to make a reference every 3 seconds. I mean, yeah, usually I'm like that, but it's usually like every 4 seconds. This time it's like every 3. So it's kind of gone crazy. Let's think. Maybe it's in one of the caves. This level is based around, one of the challenges based around, finding a bunch of items, which I think is a really, really cool idea. Actually, probably could have used that a few more times in the Spyro series, actually. I quite like that idea. Oh. Message? Message received. But yeah, this level is kind of based around, exploration and stuff like that, so it's definitely not a bad thing to see. Oh, shit. Oh, great. Am I in game over now? Okay, I'm on 4. Oh, no, that's right. I got a bunch of lives in... I was on pretty low lives, actually, but then I got a bunch of lives in that level. What's it called? What's it called? Bloody... Shit, how have I forgotten this? magma cone. That's it. Yeah, magma cone. That has like those 4 lives in a row. Anyway, let's see. Where am I trying? You need to get over to that cave or something like that. Not having the double jump. So double jump, right? You just go boom up there, easy. You know what I mean? There's no, like this game is actually a lot more challenging when it's actually intended to be played the proper way. Which is good because a lot of people complain about this being too easy. I mean, it still is sort of easy, but I don't know, not as easy maybe. What the fuck was that? Someone just banged on some door or something like that. What the hell are you? Someone trying to break in? Legit, that's what it sounds like. What the hell? And here I am, home alone with, my only, yeah. Okay. That's a bit weird. Hopefully the mic won't actually pick that up. Okay. So I think I need to kill more enemies so I can, maybe that guy's got it. Maybe he's hiding it behind his car. Maybe he's not. Okay. Or maybe it's up here. So you gotta kill 20 enemies, so they're quite dependent on you killing, a lot of enemies, and this is probably one of the higher gates, like one of the, thingo gates, like spirit particle gates. That's it. No. What about in here? No. Okay. Where's all the enemy? Where are the enemies at, yo? Okay, here we go. Here's one. And here's the problem, with this slow freaking, when you got such a slow charge, you're just so non-menacing. That's the annoying thing. I just feel so useless as Spyro in this, Jeez, there's a bombardment right there. Okay. That's 19, and here is 20. There we go. Now we can use this to skip up here. Look at that. I like it. It's creative use. They don't use this too often, so I guess they don't need to. But it's nice to see it. Here we go. There it is, just where I thought it would be. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I love it. What a spot. Okay, let's get a better view of it. Oh shit. Hello, Basil. Basil Brush. Ha ha ha. Bomb. Do you remember that show? Basil Brush? Okay. Shit. There we go. That's awesome though. I love ours in the back here. You can't actually it's just been placed there. You can't actually sit in the car or anything like that. Thank you, Basil. It's been a pleasure. Alright guys, speaking of pleasure, you guys have been a pleasure. Well, I'm sure you've been happy watching this. I'm sure I'm happy that you're watching. I don't know what else I'm saying right now, but I will catch you in the next part when we visit the final 3 levels in the Winter Tundra home, which will round off this excellent guide. Hope you've enjoyed it. I shall see you in the next part. Goodbye.